love it. First of all, just looking at the girls hopefully gives you an idea of what has been happening here today at HSN. Over 65,000 gone. It's 3 p.m. Eastern time, by the way. Over 3/4 of the quantity spoken for. The black, almost gone. The indigo, almost gone. And when you look at the girls, you're looking at different sizes, different shapes, styled differently no matter how they wear it. This is all about a quintessential fabric where we're jumping into that world again of your new special premium weave in a pair of jeans that feel like nothing I know for me, I will speak for myself, that I have ever tried before. I have an entire closet full of DG2 jeans, and I am telling, as you're right, exactly, as do many of us, but these, Diane, you have outdone yourself with this jean.
Well, you know, I have to think that when I invented DG2 10 years ago, 9.5 years ago, that you probably shared a lot of problems I had. I went into middle age, I gained 60 pounds. I always say if I had a body GPS, I wouldn't need north, just give me south, east, and west, because I spread and I dropped.
Now we have north.
There was no clothing for me, so I was wearing hide-me clothing. Except that you're not hiding. Everyone on the streets is going, why is she wearing clothing hiding herself? That's not right. So I invented the first DG2 jean, and I invented it in our great classic denim. SuperStretch was not even a glimmer in anybody's eye yet. It wasn't even a possibility. Somebody said to me the other day, SuperStretch is the renaissance of denim. It is a whole new world of inspiration, of comfort, of stretch, and the contour waist says it all. There isn't anything that isn't right about this jean, from the way the waist is shaped to mold to your body, to slim you in from the front view. The way the extra seaming in the back is about lifting the derriere. The way this waistband is cut on the bias to give you the slimmest profile ever. No muffin spill, not possible. Take 10 pounds off the illusion of, lift that derriere, flatten that tummy, and you've just taken 10 years off of anybody's perception of you. And you are doing that with the ultimate comfort of the most amazing revolution in fabric I've seen in the last 40 years, SuperStretch.
Exactly. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over all the colors. By the way, important for you to know, $44.95. You see 3 FlexPay, and that is on any credit card. So if you are also thinking, okay, this is it, it's the day I'm making my first purchase to HSN, $14.98 on any credit card without any interest whatsoever. And as you always mention, we immediately ship it out to your home. If you have the fabulous HSN card, it is $11.24. By the way, if you don't have it, I can pop up this. We can give you a phone number to call, 1-800-695-1418. And guess what? We give you $10 soon as you're approved. So you'll be getting it for $1.24 on your first payment. 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, but let's take you to these incredible before and afters, because this really puts it in perspective.
You know, I have to say that one thing that fascinated me was somebody who invented a way of sucking you in and making you look slimmer in undergarments decided to go into denim. And that is the other brand on the left. And believe me, I give her all the credit in the world. She's a billionaire today, the first female billionaire. But the truth is, wow, that jean is uncomfortable. The waistband is not built with a curve.
Yes.
It looks so incorrect. Look at, I hate that front view, but the side view is even more painful. They didn't cut it correctly. They put no spandex into it, which I'll never understand. And you actually have a side zipper that can't even close. Our DG2 girl, same exact body as the left. So who do you...
This one, I think, really is
painful.
The most impactful, isn't it?
The muffin spill is just terrible. The back view is a dropped derriere, gigantic pockets. We put in a shaping yoke, and when you see the side view, which is so slimming to the tummy, you see that slanted seam, which is all about lifting the derriere, an illusion once again.
Longer leg.
Basic point here is everything about this jean, from the unbelievable innovation of the fabric, to the way the waist curves for comfort, control, and contour, to the fact that you're getting a jean that is literally 25% of the price of the other brand, but doing an immense amount of work and repair and refinement for you. That's what makes it a Today Special. And then again, an entire statement on SuperStretch, which, to tell you the truth, is the most beloved fabric we have ever presented, I have ever had, honestly,
absolutely.
in 40 years of designing. 4,000 perfect 5-star reviews on a fabric that is unparalleled in the denim industry. It's what I call a gateway fabric. It is a door to a new life of comfort and ease, of ultimate stretch that allows you to style yourself however you ever dreamt you could. And to do it at a price that simply makes sense, and nobody has it in America but one department store for junior clothing as if they need it, and us at DG2 HSN. So here's where we say that thousands of new customers to HSN, as well as DG2, have taken that leap of faith today and said, I absolutely think this is going to be unbelievable for me.
It is. So let's see, Catherine, we had how many in our last hour? Over 1,000 in our last hour. I mean, about over 1,000 people made their first purchase here to HSN. We invite you to do the same. Here's what you need to know. You have a full 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. So you have the chance to get it home and try it on the privacy of your home. We know you will be blown away. And if you are thinking about, gosh, what incredible value, you already know SuperStretch, let me just share with you, you want to treat yourself to as many colors as possible because you will not see the SuperStretch. Again, this jean will not be back for a minimum of 11 months.
So if we can do a full-length shot, we'd love to show you the silhouette.
And because you wear it year-round,
we have never, ever done this. We've done it once as a skinny. Customer pick, you loved it. We kept the price the same, even though we use a lot more fabric for a boot cut, and we did it as a modern boot cut because we know where silhouette is going in denim, and it's going right back to flares again. So this is a conservative compromise. It's a beautiful flow out from the knee to a 16 3/4, 17-inch leg opening. For those of you who feel you're curvy girl, that you've got issues through your thighs and your hips, you are the ones that voted the boot cut silhouette the most universally flattering of all jean cuts. And to do it in SuperStretch, incredible. And I think, even though it's an ice storm, we should go to Texas.
I think we are going to go to Texas.
Charlene.
Hi, Charlene. It's a pleasure to have you with us with Bobby and Diane.
Hi, Diane.
Hi. Well, we understand that you are a girl after my own heart, and you got the chambray and the indigo.
I sure did.
Okay. Now, Texas girl, I say go for the classics. What made you go for SuperStretch, and what made you go for the boot cut?
Well, let's see. I'm about to be 65 in a couple of months.
Congratulations.
My body is not what it used to be.
We're not asking for it to be. Not possible.
And I have other pants of yours, Diane, and they fit wonderful and beautiful, and they move with me, and they make me feel beautiful. So I thought, why not go for some of these and try these out?
But you know what, Charlene? If you haven't tried SuperStretch yet, the fabric alone is amazing and revolutionary. If you haven't tried the comfort waist, and it sounds like you haven't, you're in for an evolution in your wardrobe. Because I think, you know, we're in the same generation, you and I. And do you remember, especially Texas girl, when we were kids, we literally had to wear boys' jeans, remember? And they were so stiff, and there was no stretch to them. So us older gals don't even expect that we could get this kind of comfort. But here it is today. And in my own way, I'm still shocked by it. And every time I reach into that closet. I think to myself, is this the day that that jean is going to bark back and say, you shouldn't have had that extra plate of pasta? Or, boy, were you bad about having mac and cheese? Or, that salted popcorn really did you in last night, Diane. But these are my best friend forever. They never say any of that. They just say, hey, let's do a little extra work for you. Today we're holding your tummy in. Tomorrow we may not need to. You are going to love these, Charlene.
Oh, thank you, Charlene.
They look wonderful.
Thanks
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thanks so much for being with us. Okay, so have a great
Bye-bye.
day. Oh, wait, we need to tell everyone we are extremely limited and starting to lose sizes in the indigo, in the chambray, and in the black. So the 3 basics, and I'm not sure, do you want to give me an update of specific sizes?
The real truth here is
Okay.
you have got 30 days to return this. What have you got to lose for trying it? Right now, securing your size, securing your favorite colors, and of course the dark washes.
And the
They're
dark
always
washes.
going to go first.
And this will be their last opportunity, we're hearing, in this hour.
Are you
For your
serious?
dark washes. So if you are, exactly. So if
and
you've been on
guess
the
what?
fence.
We bought the most of these.
Yeah.
Out of a today's special that had a lot of quantity in it, this was that indigo and the black were at least 75% of it. So you can see where we're headed again. We're headed toward another sellout. And you know what? You can get on wait lists, but I will tell you that SuperStretch and Comfort Waist, women get it home and they don't want to return it.
Yeah.
And some women even said, you know what, Diane, I wasn't listening to you. You said get your dream size, but I got what I thought was my size. They were generous. I want to give them up. I kept them. And then I came back to buy another pair, a size smaller, and it wasn't there anymore.
And I would say at this point, though, really important for you to remember that you're not going to see these for 11 months. So pick up this white so you have it for spring and summer. Pick up the camel so you can see Cara showing you that no matter how you move in this, they move with you, nothing bags, nothing gaps. So the camel and the white, so important, your fashion colors of your red and your sailor blue. But the bottom line, I guess, is no matter which one you can go for, we invite you and know that you are going to be blown away with the full 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee that goes along with each one. And we've never, ever done this style. The #1 best-selling silhouette, literally worldwide, is the boot cut, combined with the jegging in this incredible super stretch fabric. It's the best of all worlds. And we can go to Texas because Sandy decided to take advantage of that. And you bought 5 of them, Sandy? Is that correct?
I sure did.
Good for you.
Now, have you had the Comfort Waist in the skinny, or this is your first time for Comfort Waist?
This is the first time in the Comfort Waist. Now, I have DG2 all throughout my closet.
Great.
But this is the first time for this comfort fit.
And have you had SuperStretch before?
Yes, I believe I have. I believe I have that in there. And I just love them. I love I'm just so excited to talk to you on stuttering.
Oh, I'm so glad. You're so
Take your time.
cute. You know what? We're excited to talk to you guys, too, and I'll tell you why. Sandy, if you're a regular designer who designs for stores, you never are in touch with your customers.
Yeah, so
true.
true.
I have a totally different philosophy towards designing. Most designers design straight out of their head, and you sort of have to come to them and bow. I take my bow to all of you. These jeans are dedicated to a real woman's body who leads a real life with figure concerns every day, how to take those concerns away, how to give you a better quality of life. And honestly, you made the best purchase ever because you are going to live in these.
I'm so excited. I'm turning 56, and yes, my body has changed, and I quit fighting it. Of course, I'm not going to let it get too out of hand, but there's nothing I can do, you know.
No, you know, I went to a doctor, and he said, after decades of gravity, unless you hang upside down like a bat for your entire life, what can you expect?
It's moving, it's shifting.
You can do a facelift, but you can't do a whole body lift. So let us take every single aspect of it, because I've lived it all. I'm in my mid-60s, and let us smooth you out, sleek you down, lift you up, and do it with comfort, because
what a
that
concept.
is such a huge part of life today. We lead such active lives. You are going to love these. And if you have never had SuperStretch, it's going to be a whole new feeling in denim. You're going to think to yourself, they couldn't have invented this 30 years sooner. This is just where technology caught up with fashion and the needs of the biggest generation on earth, you and I and Bobby, the baby boomers. Congratulations. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure speaking to you.
Have a beautiful day. And you
too, sweetheart.
I would, I would love to show the before and afters again.
We
because
would.
You know what? You don't get the chance. That's another thing. You don't have the opportunity normally to see that when you're making a brand new purchase on a world launch of a jean. But it really puts in perspective the importance of fabric and cut and technology, because you're getting
it's just
all of
honestly, it's painful for me to look at these.
Look at that
because you know, I was at a brunch. I'm not even going to say what country I was in, but I was at a brunch where women like to be sexy and push it a little too far. There were so many women at the brunch that looked like this. They were 40, 50-year-old women fitting into 20-year-olds' jeans. And that is just, I'm sorry, that's not right. But you know, so many of us are forced to, because we don't have those choices. The young girls have a zillion brands and perfect bodies. We now have DG2. Look at the way it lifts the derriere. Look at the lack of muffin spill. Look at the way it scoops out the back waist and gives you roundness and a fresh exit. And at the same time, to the side, you'll see that extra diagonal seam is what I call the Brazilian butt lift seam. That is simply a miracle in itself.
70,000.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
3:16 Eastern Time, 70,000 gone. And once again, making history here at HSN. We've never had more new customers ever with any of our DG2
And I think
jeans.
we're never going to have as many satisfied customers as we have today.
And you know, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go right to New York, because Debbie's already experienced this fabulous SuperStretch. Haven't you, Debbie? Hi.
Hi, Debbie.
Well, how you doing? How both of you?
Fabulous,
Hi, we're great. So what do you think of SuperStretch?
Oh, honey, I've been trying to get you from January.
Oh.
And I said, you got to put me on HSN. I've been trying to talk to Bobby and Diane for the longest time. Let me tell you a joke. I went on a church bus trip to Montreal, Canada in August. And I wore, it was a bus ride. So you know how long we're going from Queens, New York, all the way to Montreal?
Oh, yeah.
And I was, oh, you look good, you look good. I'm disabled, walking cute with my little cane and everything. And I'm like, oh, you got to get an HSN. You should have saw me. I was styling, modeling, and everything.
The best.
You pay attention to all different sizes. I'm petite. And it's hard when you're short and you're kind of chubby, you know, to get something that fits. And it feels like second skin. So smooth and so, oh, God, I'm just in love with these jeans.
Me too. And you know something? I honestly think to myself, boy, I wish I had these 20 years ago. When I was getting into my mid-40s, I was really struggling with my weight. I couldn't wear almost anything in my closet anymore. Nothing was forgiving. Nothing helped me. Everything hindered me. And here today, Debbie, we've got probably, to me, the most comfortable, the most forgiving, the most luxurious, I never dreamt of denim we've ever had.
Oh, yes. I bought the bootleg.
Yay.
I can even tell you, January 31st, I got it in my house on February 3rd. And I am so in love with it. And I haven't worn a belt in decades.
Yay!
Yes.
Thank you, Diane. Keep doing your thing, girl. And you look good for any age, honey.
Thank you. I feel good. I always feel really inspired, especially when I get to talk to all of you.
Well, thank you,
Thank
Debbie.
you.
We're so glad you called. Have a fabulous day. And you know what?
Debbie from New York.
Thank you, Debbie from New York.
Diane from New York, signing off. Bye.
The fun here. Okay, this is the way it should be to wear, and that's the way you should feel to wear a pair of jeans. When was the last time you felt that way? Right? I mean, because we always talk about the fact that the jean world, which is the ultimate way to be able to feel young, hip, together, and, you know, above the moment, totally forgets women as we age. So here you have the chance in a jean, and Diane is showing you a jean that's going to give you the ultimate smooth look. I mean, look at how smooth.
That's a miracle for me.
Yeah, I mean, Diane,
a miracle.
this is the best on
You've
you
known
ever.
me for 20 years.
Exactly.
So you've known how much weight I've gained and lost. Have you ever seen me?
No,
look,
I
never, ever
hands
show
down.
a profile on air. I never show my stomach on air.
Yeah.
But I will today in SuperStretch
And they're my favorite
waist.
too. I mean, the fit, I have to tell you, they are. I've never felt a jean like it. The smoothness, the way that you almost feel like you stand up a little taller in them. But the fit from the waist
They're
down,
so secure.
They're secure, but they're incredibly soft. The value today, I have to go back to that, because there's a reason why over 70,000 have already been spoken for. You have today, you have one day, and you have one day only to buy these at $44.95. Get them home, have 30 days, put them on any credit card for $14.98, HSN card for $11.24, and we promise you, you will be blown away with the fabric and the fit.
And guys, can we keep doing a full-length shot? Thank you.
I really want to mention this again, because this hour, we are already extremely limited. We can't even go over sizes, but if you're thinking about the black, the indigo, or the chambray, I think they're probably completely gone. Yeah, but before the next airing.
And do let me say that just coming back from in indigo and chambray denim. It is all about a year of denim. The rest of Milan was all in these gorgeous, dreamy shades of camel, mochaccino, beige. You've got to have this neutral. It's the ultimate color palette to take you equestrian, to take you into shades of ivory. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's a light wash that isn't bright, so it almost disappears on the body. And then again, that white is just the ultimate statement.
You're going to be so upset with yourself,
summer.
because we will not have it back again for 11 months, and then comes, well, here we are, we're getting ready for spring, all through the summer. If you buy it now, you'll have it, right? You're going to be only a handful of people in the entire
I will tell you
country.
something that's fascinating to me. It isn't just spring and summer anymore.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We are wearing this in New York. Urban, dark gray, spitting ice, New York. We are wearing this every single day in the winter. We're mixing it with white and black. We're putting it with shades of beige. That's the way I love it. We're mixing it with taupes. There is no wrong way to go here. The sailor blue, if you live in a Gulf Coast state or California, the sailor blue is absolutely refreshing and gorgeous. You may have an evolved denim wardrobe and say, you know what? I've got chambray. I love blues. Well, there it is for you. Here is, to me, a fascinating fabric that takes color differently from any other. Not only is it the softest denim you'll ever have, the richest, plump without being bulky, holds away the wind on a cold winter day, wicks out your body moisture on a warm summer day, never shrinks, never fades, but also has long combed cotton and rayon to the top of the fabric, the face of the fabric. To the inside is the polyester and the spandex. Therefore, you get saturated color to the outside. You get more beautiful shades of blue. You get more gorgeous, lush black. You get a richer, truer indigo. There is no downside here. The only downside is selling out of sizes and being done with this by the end of the day. And really and truly for a price that we killed ourselves over, because it's the most expensive denim I have ever worked in. Well, doesn't it feel like it?
Oh, there's no, you know immediately when you get it home.
It's one of those things.
You don't even have to guess, is it SuperStretch or not? Like, you immediately know. And guess what? Single digits. So single digits in the indigo in all of the sizes across the board. Remember, it's extra small through extra large, 1X, 2X, 3X, and 3 inseams.
That was the largest quantity we brought in, too.
And then the chambray, very limited. The black, very limited. Then very soon, you're going to be seeing another clock coming up on your screen. And as we said...
You know, what have you got to lose? You've got 30 days to try it on.
Yeah,
You've got 30 days to wear it.
Exactly. And let's talk about the fabric, though, if you did just join us. If you wonder, well, what's this phenomenon? What's going on? What's happening today?
We're going to show you an animation on SuperStretch. And honestly, the first time that our network, HSN, has ever done a back-up, an explanation of a fabric in fashion. The stretch is enormous, and that stretch is just on our classic jean. 10 inches of stretch plus in the waist. And we're talking about a size medium. This is truly a unique weave that creates the stretch. Natural fibers are predominant. Long-combed cotton and rayon make luxury and softness the key bywords here. It is innovative. It is new. It is exclusive to HSN. It is a miracle in a pant leg, and it conforms and fits to every body type. And I think we have to say bravo to our ladies, because we have got bold girls out here. Yes. We've got tall girls out here. We've got real girls out here. We've got curvy girls out here. And they all look absolutely phenomenal in SuperStretch.
Okay, and the white is now on fire in this hour as well. And the buy more and save, I wanted to mention that if you don't know, what happens with the world of fashion, you pay your one, high shipping and handling, and then it's half off shipping and handling for every other item. Well, Mary Jo in Wisconsin went for, let's see, 1, 2, 3 pair. So nice to have you with us, Mary Jo.
Hi, Mary Jo.
Hi there.
Hi. Well, are you a newbie or are you a Diane Gilman DG2 girl?
I'm a newbie.
Welcome. Another newbie. Yay. You're going to join way over 3,000 women just this morning and this afternoon alone.
Crazy.
Who said, you know what? That looks like a jean I could really enjoy life in. What brought you to DG2 on HSN?
I tuned in earlier today, and I've been watching for your colors. Couldn't make up my mind. At first ordered the white, then kept watching and decided I couldn't make up my mind, so I came back for indigo and I came back for red. And I think they're just beautiful. And I want to say thank you so much for thinking of us with a little bit rounder middle.
Are you kidding me? You're talking about me here. I mean, seriously, I can't fit into a pair of jeans in the stores. No. I may have the equivalent of a 20-year-old's legs, but trust me, I'm like a beach ball on stilts in the middle. So that's my body shape, and that's how most of us age. So I'm right in there with you.
Honestly, I have blue jeans. I'm constantly tugging at them to pull them up or keep them at my natural waist.
Yeah.
And it's very uncomfortable. And these look like I can move and breathe and fluctuate like other women were saying with your weight and still look good.
Oh, you can. And plus, you will be amazed at the difference between wearing a normal waistband with a normal jean, which has maybe 1 inch of stretch in the waist, and wearing the contour waist, which has 6 to 10 inches of stretch in the waist that constantly conforms to your body. And I hope you do appreciate, too, how many different body types we have on our runway, our catwalk.
Yes. So that really helps make your decision, too, because you can see real-life images.
It sure does, doesn't
It's
it?
for everybody and everybody, literally.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Mary Jo. We're pleased that you joined us and made your first purchase. We know you will be back for more.
Oh, I probably will be.
Thank you so much. You're going to love SuperStretch.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Thank you. You do the same. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, clock already up on the screen.
Do we want to go to Michigan?
I think we should.
I do.
Why not? So we're going to say hi to Vicki in Michigan. It's a pleasure to have you shopping,
Hi,
Vicki.
Vicki.
Hi.
Hi. Are you having fun super stretching today?
Yeah.
Yes, and you know what I really like about your jeans is I can wear leggings and thermal underwear under them when I take my dog out, and they fit just perfect.
You know what?
Good point.
Especially
Good point with
this
stretch.
contour waist. Have you had it before in the skinny, perhaps, or first time?
No, I've got about 10 pair of yours. I usually get the just the boot cut.
The classic.
Yeah, the classic.
So you wait till you get these. You can wear 3 pairs of thermal underwear underneath.
Tomorrow it's only going to be 9 here.
Okay. I'm right in there with you with New York, but I'll tell you what, the comfort, the ease, the style, the absolute
I love your
luxury.
jeans because, you know, you can wear like 3 pair of pants underneath them to keep warm, and they look fine with nothing underneath them.
Exactly. So you're going to be able to wear them summertime, every season of the year. They're going to love to be washed. They're going to love to be dried. And you're going to find that this comfort waist is just that, but it's also about, I call it the triple C gene: comfort, contour, and control.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just love your jeans. I've had such a problem trying to find any to fit.
Yeah, well, you don't have to go anywhere
Come
else.
to the right
You've got
place now.
DG2 on HSN.
Have a
Oh, yeah, well, I'm
beautiful
going to
day.
keep buying your jeans.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We love hearing that, Vicki.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, you know what the best part about hearing all the phone calls is that every time someone new calls, I know that there are hundreds to thousands of people at home who can go, you know what, I can relate to that. That's been my experience. You know, this is why we share it with you. And at this point, I have to say thank you. Still upwards of over 2,000 people that are on the phones making, as many are, their first purchase. We've had, what, I think upwards of almost 2,400 new viewers, new women made their purchase today. How about that? Imagine that in like an hour and a half. That has been, Diane.
Just in these 2 hours?
In these 2 hours. Incredible.
Wow.
Incredible. And I want to pop up and say one more thing, because if you just happen to join us and you're thinking, should I, shouldn't I, you will not see this SuperStretch BootCut Jegging again for 11 months. And in this hour, we're down to the single digits in the indigo, chambray almost gone, black almost gone, white jumped up on fire. And I am telling you, you want it for spring and summertime. If you don't buy it now, you won't have it. That's the bottom line.
And you will see, because you'll see the lady in white. She's wearing it with almost a winter chunky, when the camera goes over to her, almost a winter chunky boot. It looks great, almost like a cowboy boot. You can't see through it. This is a very enriched, very plump, very luscious fabric. If you haven't tried SuperStretch, as good at verbal as both Bobby and I are, I think it's almost impossible to explain to you what a step forward this is. I would equate it to, believe it or not, my mom lived in Boston. I think that they moved there in 1903. She was like 1 year old, 2 years old, from Russia. And she won a contest, and she got the first ride in a Model T.
Is that right?
She had been, of course, in a horse and carriage all her life. And that was the biggest deal in the entire world. The first time riding in a car. And she said they were going about 27 miles an hour, and she was holding on for dear life and terrified.
Well, of course.
I'll tell you what, that is the leap of SuperStretch to regular denim. It is just indescribable until you get it. So over 4,000 perfect 5-star reviews in SuperStretch, and then the contour waist, a customer pick. Great demo, Cara, because the truth is that's just how stretchy it is. Whether you're filling out the back of SuperStretch to the derriere, or you're filling out the sides to the hips or the thighs, or like me, it's all about that frontal rounded view. You are getting forgiveness in a pant leg. You are getting resculpted, reshaped to be the very best you can be in the moment. Now, we don't promise you that you're going to look like a 20-year-old again, but I'll tell you what, you're going to look the best you've looked in years. You're going to feel great about yourself. And it's constantly, I call it the aha moment, Jean, because this was a moment when I designed this and said to myself, now this is the way a jean should feel. This is the work it should do for you. You shouldn't be working to get into a jean and stay in it all day. It should be doing multitasking for you. Slimming out your stomach, sleeking out your thighs, lifting your derriere, allowing you to bend, flex, stretch, and the softness factor is ridiculous. It is the equivalent of
if you look at these
cashmere
before
in
and
a denim
afters.
pant leg.
And it's interesting, too, because it has less spandex, but better recovery.
You don't need that much spandex. What you need is the right weave and the right amount of flex. Combination of long comb cotton and rayon with poly and spandex to the inside. They actually, on the left, $187 jean, they had to put a zipper in it because they didn't cut the waistband with any stretch, and they stitched that waist on with a stable thread. So again, see how she has a double jelly roll from the waist seam to the belly, and again the belly roll. Look at how sleek ours is, and it's 1/4 of the price.
Yeah.
The deal here, and our producer is saying that the derriere view is her favorite. We'll discuss that later, Catherine.
Well, yeah, plus you can tell, like, how you are creating
you
that.
see that
endless
seam
lean
coming
look.
down? You've got your shaping yoke seam in the back that you may have always thought,
Exactly.
ladies, was just a feature of a jean, but that really helps shape you and round you. Smaller than usual, back pockets, tilted up. I mean, come on.
I know.
It's a $200 jean on the left. It's a $40 and change jean on the
Ridiculous.
right. Look at the different, and look at the gaping in the pockets. See, in a jean like this, you should never have pocket bags. Because all they do is add bulk to your belly and your thighs.
And draw attention to the tummy. Yeah.
Again, there's that diagonal seam that does all that work for you. These are, to me, the kind of clothing I need in my mid-60s. I need clothing that is looking at me from every angle and saying, I'm going to make that disappear. I'm going to lift that. Wait a minute. I'm going to flatten that out, but I'm going to round that.
Well,
and
you know what? I think you've demystified the world of jeans because it's a very difficult challenge for women. You know, we think, oh, I have to spend hundreds of dollars to get a better fit there.
Or I have to be, now that I'm over 30 and over a certain ideal weight, I can't wear them anymore. I think the other thing, too, is the absurdity of jeans that cost over $100, over $200. You really think you have to spend that to look good? Guess what? Those jeans aren't even focused on you. They're focused on a much younger woman who hasn't had kids, who hasn't put on weight, who is still pretty perfect. And then, yeah, the jean is good for them. This jean is the workhorse for you that you've always dreamt of.
It is, and I know we have only a little over a minute remaining.
Can we take that one last phone call? Is that possible?
Can we do that? Are we? All right, stay right where. Don't go anywhere, Beverly, because we will make sure to get you in here. But I have to tell you, here we are. Let's see, what time is it now? 3:36 Eastern time, and we have now sold 75,000 of this incredible, phenomenal super stretch jean. And for anyone out there, if you are joining us for the first time, thank you. This has been really like a landmark day for us, with already 2,400 new shoppers in just this hour, this last hour and this hour alone. You will not be disappointed. 30 days in a jean that, if you are looking at the color choices, and we'll put up the still once more, although at this point, basically almost completely sold out of the indigo, the chambray limited, the black limited, the white, because it's just leaped far and ahead in this hour. I think a lot of us are realizing, yeah, you're not going to see that again before spring and summertime, because it will be 11 months before you see this jean again. I'd love to have an update. Okay, in the indigo, in the regular sizes, oh my gosh, small and large, that's it, boom. And that's in the indigo. So if you're a small or a large, you can go for it. Holy cow. So you see exactly what's happening, and it is extra small to extra large.
But let me say something. When I got my show samples, ladies, for everybody out there, just to demystify the